Hello, and welcome to the second part of data types in C++ with Petit Universe. In this lesson, we'll be checking what does a float, a double, long double, and void type mean. Let's start with the float variable. A float variable can hold values such as this, meaning that a decimal number has digits after a comma. Therefore, you have a number which looks like this. The same goes for the type double. It's the same as float, but it holds twice as much as float can. The same goes for long double, meaning that it can hold values twice as much as double. I won't accent much of attention to this, because this is basically the same as int or short, but it only holds different variables, different numbers it can hold, and works differently behind the scene, but it's basically the same thing. It's just numbers and what kind of numbers it can hold, the variables. We also have a data type such as void. It does not have any size, therefore if you compile this code, it will give you an error saying that variable or field C declared void. I will talk about the void variable, void type, and where it can be used and where it can be useful in other videos. Just for this video, you just have to know that you cannot create a void type variable. There is also a function which is called size of, which helps you to check what is the size of a variable. Therefore, let's check what is the size of a long double by using the size of and previously described cout function. So let's build and run. Oh, forgot to comment the void type. So let's build and run this program. As you can see, it gives long double is 16 bytes. Let's check what the size of the double variable of a double type. Build and run. As you can see, it's 8 bytes. This function is really useful when you need to know what is the size of your variable. Let's try to add some practice to this video and create a simple calculator which will add numbers which a user enters. So let's delete this one and let's create, for example, a variable integer type which will be int a, initializing to 0, and int b. From the previous lessons, we already know a object such as std cin, with the help of which we can read user input from a console. Therefore, let's use this one, std_cin, and let's save the variable, the number which the user will enter, to variable a. And let's print some text so the user will know when to enter the number. So let's say enter number a. And let's do the same for number b. So cout, enter number b. And let's get the input from the console and save it to a b variable. After, we want to add these variables and print out the result to the user. For this, we can use a simple operator such as plus. So we'll have like an equation which looks like this. So we have an a variable which is equal to a, meaning the number to which the user entered, plus b, the second number. So this is one save what the user entered, the first number, and the second by overwriting the result, the variable content which it has previously, meaning that the number which the user entered. And after, let's print out the result, which is a. Let's build and run and enter number A. Let's say that 5. Enter number B. Let's edit 5 again. And there you have it. It shows you the result, which is 10. In C++, there are different operators, such as plus. Oh, let's delete this one so it won't distract. Such as plus, minus, divide, multiply, module, logic OR, logic AND, and logic XOR, which is exclusive OR. Oh, pardon, that has to be double OR and AND. These three logical operators we will describe in the future videos. Plus, it's adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplying. I mean, this one is basic, but the modulus is probably something different. I'll give you an example of what does a modulo do. So let's, for example, see out and take a number of 2 module 3. And let's see what it will give. As you can see, the result is 2. It gave you the remainder of a integer division. So let's try, for example, number 4, or divide division, also called. This operator is also called modulo division. So the result should be 1. So this is the remainder of a division. And that's basically how this operator works. In order to sum up, in this video we learned the data types which exist in C++, what are the sizes of those data types. Also we learned a function such as size of in order to get the size of the variable, and we'll check the operators such as plus, minus, divide, multiply, and modulo division, and how they work. So I believe that's it for this lesson. Or if you liked, subscribe and check out the next video.